different styles. They finally found their style. Here, for probably the last time, is a performance of the bookstore sketch. Which, oh no, please, hold your applause. I know. I think they'd appreciate it, though, up in heaven.
I've read this sketch. You think that's where they are?
Thank you. All right. Well, here it is, a moving performance of the bookstore sketch. I promised myself I wouldn't do this. I'm weeping. I'm weeping. They're gone! Especially Tom! Oh, thank you. Yeah! Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. It's just, it was so fast. And they had so much talent. Except putting on jackets. I told you to put the arm. All right. Anyway, hey, here's a performance of the bookstore sketch, as it was originally performed in 1958, before anyone else even did a sketch like it. A bookstore. A customer enters.
Ah, hello, sir. Welcome to the Economy Bookstore, sir.
Yes. I purchased these books in here yesterday, and when I got them home, I noticed my copy of Robinson Crusoe only had pages 75 through 89 in it.
Ah, Robinson Crusoe. Well, pages 75 through 89 are the best pages, sir. I assure you it's the finest part of the book.
Yes. Well, that may well be true, but why are there only those pages in it?
Well, sir, this is the Economy Bookstore, sir. We sell the finest stories told economically. By removing certain pages, sections, or indeed chapters, we're able to offer timeless literature at economic prices.
That's ridiculous. I mean, what's the appeal in that?
Well, I seem to remember you finding the prices of our books appealing, as I recall, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, the books were enticingly cheap.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but you didn't mention that's because pages were removed.
Well, why would we? The flavor of the book is preserved with the finest quality cover of a classic piece of literature easily visible on your bookshelf.
Look, I didn't buy the book to impress someone that would see it up on the shelf. I bought it to actually read it.
You bought these classics to read them, sir?
Yes! Yes! Is that so hard for a seller of literature to understand?
Oh, yes, sir. Most people don't actually read them. Well, that's why we're the leading seller of fine books.
I see. And how can you claim to be the leading seller of books?
Ah, well, we lead people on and then we send them some books up.
But the pages are gone.
Ah, sir, it is because of the pages that I choose to remove, sir, that we are the leading seller of fine books.
You choose to remove?
Yes, sir, yes, I do. For example, if you compare our books to one of our discount competitors, you'll find that theirs offers very little satisfaction, as theirs has a limited number of pages, pages 102 through 249. So in fact, they offer more pages for the same price, which would appear on the outset to be the better bargain.
Unless, of course, you actually wanted to read Robinson Crusoe.
Yes, sir, given, sir.
Yes.
I may be allowed to continue unless you've got the point, in which case I can stop.
No. Despite my continued presence here, I'm actually keen to hear a complete story.
Ah, then I'll continue with the economy version at no additional charge to you.
You charge for excuses.
Well, sir, the unabridged version does eat to our profits. You see, time is money, sir. Time is money. Upon closer examination of our discount competitor's book, you'll find that it offers little satisfaction indeed, as the last page ends with, Caruso's biggest frustration was the lack of...
Yes, that is a particularly vexing conclusion to what used to be a classic story.
Yes, well.
However, your economy version fares little better, in that it begins with Turkish pirates attacking a boat, and ends 14 pages later with little evidence that anyone survived or even got off the boat.
Well, that's the most action the story has to offer, sir.
That may well be true, but regrettably, I'd like to know what happened next.
Well, I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir, as I haven't read the thing myself.
I see.
But the point is, sir, our books cost less because there's less in them.
How do you even justify that?
Well, it's a modern age, sir. Who has time to read more than a few pages anyway?
Well, what's the point of selling me a story if it's been destroyed? It's basic!
It's economic. Look, a book with fewer pages, with 1/3 fewer pages, could be read in 66.5% less time.
Yes, I'm sure that's true. I'm sure they're very economical in price and information. All right? Here's another one you sold me. This hardback edition of The Agony and the Ecstasy. A steal, you cried in a high-pitched tone, as every third page removed.
Oh, come on, sir, be reasonable. Gold leafing is expensive.
But it's been destroyed! There is no story left in it, despite it being a really thick book, as you boasted in a low and menacing tone.
Ah, well, we have even thicker books, sir. Hold on, let me show you, this one, sir. Here, take a look at this. This one by Charles Dickens, sir.
I see it's thick with 200 blank pages.
But it's so much more fun and interactive without all the printing costs and story limitations.
Is it?
Listen just how engaging it could be. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. What's your name?
Fred.
Said Fred.
Oh, Fred.
See? You can write it, sir. Just write it in there. Write it in there. It's personal and economic. And I'll throw in Hemingway's Old Man and the Sea. A 30 volume set, yours for the writing.
Look, I don't want to write a classic piece of literature. I want to sit and read something good, all right?
Look, don't be so lazy. Okay. With this classic author's pen, yours free at a low price with your other purchases,
Terrific.
you can use these literary works as a springboard and a canvas on which to paint your own masterpieces.
Let me get this straight, you very silly person. You are saying I need to buy a classic title of literature,
Ah, yes,
all right?
yes, sir.
Purchase a free author's pen,
Ah,
and then write the book myself.
yes, sir. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
That's it. I want my money back.
Well, I'm afraid I can't give you your money back, sir.
And why is that?
Well, I could give you a store credit. Have you seen our prefaces and forwards only section? Ah, here, sir. Look at this. A foreword to The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli.
And how much is this?
Only £10.
£10? That's more than the books were. Why is it so ridiculously priced?
Well, it's so expensive because it takes so much time to remove all the pages.
Oh, for God's sake.
All right, look. Here's the bindings and preface, sans binding, there. Are you happy?
Remains to be seen. Thank you to my wife and... I'll have you know I'm about to get violent.
Very well, sir. You drive a hard bargain. Here. Yes, sir. Here. Here's all the collected letters to William Shakespeare's works.
These are just the letters. They're not even on paper. This, of course, was the early period for David and Tom, when they didn't have endings to sketches. But instead would just merely make a self-referential quip to the audience, an immature technique that in later years they would never outgrow.